Good morning, class. How are you today? This is your teacher, Miss Judy N. C. Pataxil, for PE in Health subject. Welcome to PE in Health subject. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to identify the effect of bad health habits, discuss the best practices in maintaining good health habits, and write a persuasive essay about maintaining health habits. Okay, since we are done discussing about the energy system last week, now we will have a new lesson for this week. So for today's lesson, we will discuss about the health risks in our lifestyle. So do you have any idea what is the health risks in our lifestyle? Many of us try to live a healthy lifestyle. We do various things to become fit and to achieve our desired physique. Oftentimes without first knowing and understanding the consequences. Our health becomes at risk and prone to different risks that can affect our capacity to do daily physical activity. We need to realize that there are some common health practices, particularly when dealing with stress, that need to be corrected right away, especially among the young ones. Some stress coping measures affect or show in a person's eating or sleeping habits. Eating habits, sleep, and stress management. What goes wrong? So first, we will discuss about the eating habits. We can always eat the food that we want, or you can always eat the food that you want. There is nothing wrong with eating. It only goes wrong if we consume less or more than what our body needs. Also, when we eat unhealthy foods. So, this can lead to being underweight, overweight, or even obese or obesity. It is alarming to see that many are suffering from malnutrition, overweight, and obesity. Underweight people are often found to suffer from malnutrition due to lack of adequate nutrients in the body. Many of them do not get the right number of calories to fuel their bodies, thus they tend to lack the energy to do regular tasks at home, school, and work. Their immune system also gets weak and compromised, making them prone to health risk issues such as anemia and osteoporosis. When we say anemia, it is a condition in which you lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues. Having anemia can make you feel tired and weak. Anemia can be temporary or long-term, and it can range from mild to severe. And when we say osteoporosis, it is a medical condition in which the bones become brittle and fragile from lost tissue, typically as a result of hormonal changes or deficiency of calcium or vitamin D. Next, we have anorexia nervosa. So what is anorexia nervosa? It is an eating disorder wherein a person is abnormally underweight, has an intense fear of gaining an abnormal understanding of body weight, often due to coping with emotional problems stemming from self-worth. People with anorexia use extreme efforts to prevent weight gain and keep on losing weight by restricting food intake, exercising excessively, or misusing diet aids such as diuretics and laxatives. So these tend to significantly interfere with activities in their lives. So when we say diuretics, it is a water pills. It is a medication designed to increase the amount of water and salt expelled from the body as urine. And when we say laxatives, it is a type of medicine that can treat constipation. They're often used at lifestyle changes, such as increasing the amount of fiber in your diet, drinking a plenty fluid, and taking regular exercise have not helped. Next, we'll discuss about overeating. So, overeating is also found to be one of the leading causes of overweight and obesity. Eating too much, especially processed food and sugary drinks, coupled with a sedentary lifestyle, contributes significantly to weight gain. The calories consumed, particularly from fats and sugars, have to be burned off through physical activity or exercise. Otherwise, these calories will be just be stored in the body as fat. Overweight and obese people, these people are often encounter a lot of physical and emotional struggles in their daily lives. They often have a hard time doing simple tasks such as tying their shoelaces or walking up a short flight of stairs. Now, let's move on to sleep management. Sleep is essential to everyone's health. Normally, we need about 6 to 8 hours of night sleep every day to allow the body to rest and regenerate. When we wake up in the morning after a good night's sleep, we feel fresh and energetic. We become effective and productive in our daily activities. Now, let's move on to bad sleeping habits. So first, we have staying up all night. This is the most common bad sleeping habit of most people. In order to submit a project, a paper, or some other work at the last minute, they cram to finish it, staying up all night until they are done. But there are so many bad reasons why young ones or teens staying up all night. For example, nowadays, young ones or teens are up to reading Wattpad and playing online games. So we have here the common sleep deprivation symptoms. We have the fatigue, mood changes, difficulty concentrating, memory problems, paranoia, and hallucinations. So those are the common sleep deprivation symptoms. So those are the symptoms when you lack of sleep. Next bad sleeping habit is internet addiction. Social media is massively addictive. Many people would spend a lot of their time browsing social media sites such as Facebook and YouTube. They are awake all night to converse and play with their friends and forgo sleeping on time. This results in tiredness and unproductiveness in work, in school, and even at home. Last bad sleeping habit is eating before sleeping. Eating before sleeping can cause discomfort, preventing us from falling asleep easily. When we eat too close to our bedtime, it means that we go to our bed while digesting. This can cause acid reflux, which makes a person lose sleep. Now, let's move on to stress management. We need to deal with the fact that stress is part of our lives. Stress happens for many reasons: environmental factors, fatigue, too much work, illness, and loneliness. It is inevitable, hence needs to be handled properly. Handling stress seems to be tough to do, but we need to learn how to cope with it the right way. If not properly dealt with, it can lead to many health concerns, difficulties in sleeping, poor immunity, hypertension, and even heart disease. One may also perform poorly in physical activities because of stress. Examples of detrimental to health. First, we have the smoking. Second, we have the bad eating habits or skipping meals or overeating. We have the excessive alcohol intake or excessive sleeping. And lastly, we have procrastinating. When we say procrastinating, it means trying to hide and escape the problem using delaying tactics rather than facing the problem. According to the World Health Organization in 2012, out of 56 million deaths worldwide, 38 million were due to cardiovascular diseases. Knowing this, making the decision to be aware of our health and to change to a healthier lifestyle through balanced diet, regular physical activities, and enough sleep would be to our advantage. So that's all for our lesson today. Do you have any questions? If none, let's move on to your activity and to your quiz. For your activity and for your quiz, just follow the GAITF link on your screen. And if you have any more questions, about the lessons that we discussed today, you can call me on my number 0955 0523097. Have a nice day and goodbye.